Hello everyone, my name is Leericle, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you my first impressions of my first arcade stick. One of the main reasons I wanted to get an arcade stick was to play these type of games, like fighting games that use, just fighting games in general that use these motions like quarter circles, half circles. You know, I feel like it's much easier and much more comfortable to do it on an arcade stick versus a controller. You see how easy I can do it? Like, I feel like I can do it so much easier. It's so much easier to do on an arcade stick, I think, in my opinion. And it's much more comfortable to do. It's a lot easier. I'm still practicing. I'm still kind of fresh on the controller still. I mean, the arcade stick. But it's so much more enjoyable. And it's much more fun to play on an arcade stick. I think I'm so glad I purchased it. I was on the fence of purchasing an arcade stick, but my overall impressions, a few weeks playing with the arcade stick, I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I bought the 8bitdo, and I got it on sale on Amazon. Okay, so out of my experience of trying out the arcade stick for a little bit, you know, I'm not into fighting games, like I said earlier. You know, I recently got into fighting games again, and I want to get into it more. So, but based on my first impressions, I played a little bit of Street Fighter, the old classics, like Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Third Strike, and a little bit of Blaze Blue. And from my experience, did I have to buy everything here? I would say no. If you wanted to go bare basic minimum, if you just want to upgrade it minimum, I would recommend getting a 2-pound tension spring and an octo gate. So these are the two things that I would upgrade. So the gate that the 8bitdo comes with, this thing, is a solid square insert. You cannot actually change it out for an octo insert. You'd have to buy a whole new gate, like a whole new gate. You can't just buy the piece by itself. You have to buy a whole new gate to get the octo insert in there. But my experience with the Sanwa buttons and the Sanwa joystick, oh shit, yeah, I forgot to put it back in. Hold on. Oh shit, which way was it? Oh, it's this way. Okay, thank goodness. You know, I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Let me put that back in here. There we go. Make sure you put it back on there, otherwise it's gonna fall out like that. And the way you know is having it on the right side here. That's how you know which way it goes. So just a little bit right there. Okay, so now we have the stick on there. So I tried it with the ball top and with the stick. Now at first I kind of liked the stick a little bit in the beginning, but then I realized I didn't like it that much, and let me explain why. I think there is a tactical advantage in having a ball top versus the stick. There's much more travel distance, especially if you're holding it like near the top. There's much more travel distance you have to do versus the ball tops, which is like down here. It feels like a lot shorter. So I think there is a tactical advantage having a ball top versus a bat top. That's my experience. I feel like that's what I felt like the first impressions when I tried out the bat top. That was my first impressions. It felt like I was driving like one of those old Cadillacs with a long shifter, man, shifting in through the gears, man. That's how it felt like. But this one feels like a racing, like short shifter, you know what I mean? So that's why I switched back to ball top, you know. So I'm gonna take this back off here. I mean, to be honest, I do like the bat top. It's not, don't get me wrong, I like it because it has such a nostalgic feel to it. It feels comfortable. Actually, hold on, let me continue talking about it a little bit. It is more comfortable. I'm gonna give it that much. The bat top is more comfortable. In terms of comfortability, a bat top is better. It feels like much more comfortable when you're playing games. But if for competitively, I feel like I can do better on a ball top. That's just me. Your experience may vary. You know, it's at your own personal experience. Everybody plays differently. but that's just me. That's just my experience. I just want to share some of my thoughts. So so I will say this much. One thing I did notice is the buttons. I didn't feel like I needed to upgrade, but I wanted to change the color of the, you know, the 8bitdo, just to make it more plain looking, more neutral looking. I think the red is just over exaggerated. I like the neutral colors of the gray. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it with the overview here. So one of the things that why did I want to get back into arcade games, you know? What's the point of getting an arcade stick? Why get into fighting games in general? Well, let's go back in time. Let's go back in time. So the game that started it all, the passion that I had for fighting games, is Super Smash Bros. Melee. That was the game that I was addicted religiously to. I have fond memories of fighting games because of Smash, and one of the things that prevented me from playing fighting games again is I played the game so much, my GameCube controller broke. It was the first time I've ever broken a controller was because of Super Smash Bros. Melee. And I vowed to myself, you know what, I'm not going to play arcade games like that anymore. I want to value my controllers. I didn't want to break them. So that was one of the reasons why I didn't get back into fighting games, is because I broke controllers. You know, I feel like the controllers aren't made for fighting games. Fighting games are pretty aggressive on controllers. You have to be pretty aggressive on the controller to actually play competitively. And that was one of the things that kind of hindered me from playing fighting games in general again. But I did research, and arcade sticks are very modular. Like if a button breaks, you can easily just replace that one button on the controller. And these controllers are made to be used and abused, you know. I feel like these type of controllers are made for these type of games. You can play other games that are not fighting games for an arcade stick. You can also just use it for retro style games and make your own little arcade cabinet. Well, not arcade cabinet, but at least have the arcade cabinet feel of playing like retro games on emulators or something like that. But this is a Pacman on Steam. Whatever you guys do with emulators is all you. So you guys do whatever you want with that. But yeah, Pacman feels good, especially if you have the bat top with the square gate configuration, with the square gate in the diamond configuration. That feels amazing. I tried it earlier and it felt amazing. Right now I'm just using the octo gate because I didn't want to reinstall it back on there, but hopefully I do plan on getting like a second arcade stick and putting a square gate on that one. I can't even do it on the octo gate. On the square gate and the diamond configuration is a little bit easier. But yeah, I just wanted to show off Pacman here real quick. But you know what also is good with arcade sticks? Music games like Muse Dash. I'm not much of a keyboard player, and this is more like a keyboard feel. I normally play on a controller, but you can also play with it on an arcade stick, and it feels good.
3, 2, 1.
Like these are the bottom ones, and these are the top ones. And you can just spam the buttons. Oh wait, hold on, let me restart. Is this so weird, the freaking cat update? Oh man, why you gotta do this to me, Muse Dash? In the middle of my 8bitdo update, okay. Stupid meows. I can't focus with the mouse. But you get the idea, guys. You get the idea. So there's many possibilities that you can do with an arcade stick. It's not limited to just fighting games. You can also play similar games like, you know, what I've shown you here. There's probably plenty of other games that you can use an arcade stick for, especially like retro style games. I plan on experimenting and trying out a few other games too, but you guys get the idea. So anyways, that's gonna be pretty much it. Just the overview of the 8bitdo arcade stick first impressions, my first arcade stick. I definitely think it was worth it, and if you guys are on the fence, hopefully this video was helpful to you. If you guys want to see more of me, I do stream on Twitch Monday through Thursday. I stream every now and then. On average, I stream around 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So if you guys want to see more of me, catch me out on Twitch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.